My name is Joe, and I'm an alcoholic and an addict and, well, sometimes an asshole. I'm working on that one. I wasn't going to record a video tonight because I'm fucking tired. And the good news is I've got some sleep, so that melatonin I've been taking is working. As a matter of fact, today during my lunch hour, I took myself a nap and fell asleep. See how happy I am? I'm pleased with myself that I could sleep. All those things you fuckers take for granted, like a good night's sleep. So I'm going to make a quick video. Hey, how about that for a subject? Don't take nothing for granted. See everything and everyone in your life that's good as a blessing from God, directly from the hands of God to you. The clothes you wear, the food you eat, the job you have, the people you work with, the people you help while you work with, the people you socialize with, either in person or on social media. These are lessons I'm learning to remind myself of all the time. Because like I said, I'm an asshole sometimes. Severe asshole. I'm going to read some quotes of inspiration. Oh, and in case you were wondering, today is 101 days later. Sobriety 101. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Teddy Roosevelt. That's a good one. Because if you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe in you? Well, your mother? That don't get you out of the basement. That don't get you onto the bus. All right, next one. I avoid looking forward or backward and try to keep looking upward. Charlotte Bronte. I don't know who she is. I don't agree with that one. If I'm looking upward and I walk, I'm going to walk into a fucking wall. In my size, I'll walk through the wall. I can't afford to have the wall fixed. I want to look back because I don't want to be that motherfucker that I was. I want to look forward because I know where I want to be. I know that person I want to be. I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Muhammad Ali. Oh, that's words of wisdom, right? And that's the champ. That is the undisputed champion. Anyone better than him? I don't think there'll ever be. Maybe someday. But there's baseball players that are better than Babe Ruth. But Babe Ruth is still always going to be Babe Ruth, you know? I like this next one. Our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising up every time we fail. Ralph Waldo Emerson. That's a good one. That's a good, because you're not going to, if you're a musician, you're not going to hit a bad note. You're not going to have a bad night on stage. If you're a singer, you're not going to sing off key. Sometimes your voice is going to, if you're a sports player, you're going to lose a game. Whatever you're doing, you could be a husband, you can be a wife, you could be a child, you could be an addict or an alcoholic. You're going to fail. Pick yourself up. Like I said, we're all construction workers. Remember I said that the other night? We got to pick ourselves up, build a bridge, and get the fuck over it. Next one. Every worthy act is difficult. Ascent is always difficult. Descent is easy and often slippery. Well, yeah, you fall on your ass. It's a slippery slope getting out of it. And I spent a lot of my life in a hole. A hole. And you'll find that the more you try to get out of a hole, you're actually pulling the dirt down on yourself because you're trying to do it alone. You can't do anything alone. Don't ever try to do anything alone. Don't try to do your sobriety alone. Don't try to do anything. We're not supposed to be alone. So you're trying to get out of the hole. And the more you try to climb out, the more dirt you pull down on yourself. And you know what? The hole becomes a fucking grave the next thing you know. So Here's one. It is by going down into the abyss that we recover the treasures of life. Where you stumble, there lies your treasure. Oh, I don't want to go in the abyss. I've been the abyss. I've been that fucking darkness. I don't want to go back in there. But I don't like that one. Let's see. The great thing in this world is not so much where you stand as in what direction you are moving. Oliver Wendell Holmes. I agree with that one. I was standing in a pile of misery last week. The direction I'm moving is a much positive direction. It's a direction of recovery, not just physically, but also spiritually and more significantly, mentally. Still searching for a shrink, but I'll find one. I'll find one I like. But until then, I have things under control. My outlook is completely, it's an outlook I've never had in my entire life. And I know a friend who's probably watching this, who's known me since like 93, never met him in person. And he'll probably tell you that he's probably never seen, my attitude like it is now. So change is possible. With the help of God, all things are possible. And most of the times, only with the help of God are those things possible. Let's see another one. I've been absolutely terrified every moment of my life, and I've never let it keep me from doing a single thing I wanted to do. Georgia O'Keeffe. Don't let fear cripple you. If you have a goal, if you have something you want to accomplish, go for it. I don't care if you're making your own song and it sounds like shit. Do it. There are so many people, bedroom musicians, who just sit on the end of the bed, and they're better than like famous musicians, and no one's ever going to know because they were too afraid to get out of the bedroom. Now I'm working on stuff because I'm not going to be afraid anymore. I'm going to learn from my mistakes and I'm going to improve. And I'm one of those fuckers that learns fast. So just so you fucking know. Just Italian from New York pride. Straight up Italian from New York pride. I have to be the fucking best. I have to be the best I can be. I tell people all day, I gotta be me. It's the only me I know how to be. If you accept the expectations of others, especially negative ones, then you never will change the outcome. Michael Jordan. That's a good one. Don't accept negative expectations. Fuck what anyone thinks about you. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck the fucking fuckers. Yes, you've been an addict. You've been an alcoholic. You've done shitty things. You've probably fucking bulldozed through people's lives. But now the part of sobriety and the road to recovery, you're going to have a lot of those negative thoughts from people hitting you. You got to let that bounce off of you, like bullets bounce off of Superman's ass. You can't let that stick to you. If Superman let bullets stick to his ass, everyone would, he turned back into Clark Kent. And everyone like, Clark, why do you got all these bullets on your ass? You're fucking Superman. We figured it out, Let's see. I'm going to read a few more because we're almost, how many? 10 minutes. I don't want to do 10 minutes tonight. All right. I've read 9. I'm reading number 10, and that's it. People often say that motivation doesn't last. Neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. Fucking love that one. That's by Zig Ziglar. I think he wrestles for WWE. Oh no, he made the porno movie in Boogie Nights. But that's a good one. You have to have motivation every day. Motivate yourself. Let other people motivate you. Be inspired. Create. I don't care if you're not Bob Ross. Bob Ross didn't start out like Bob Ross. He painted every single day. I bet there's a garage full of paintings that you would say, that's Bob Ross? That's a shit. I was like, shit. Like, are you sure? Musicians, Nirvana, they played together in the garage. They sounded like shit until the day they didn't sound so much like shit. Practice. Motivate yourself. Set a goal. I have a goal set. I started working on something tonight. I told you I've been working on a song. It's a cover. It's a song that literally over the last 2 weeks was literally like a lifeline for me. And I don't know how many times I played it. But music does that. Let music inspire you. Let music be your lifeline. I've been talking for 11 minutes. That's it. I'm wrapping it up. Today's day 101. You know what I'm going to do now? After I process this video, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm taking a melatonin and I'm going to go to sleep. Me and my boofy fucking hair. Because I don't have, sadly, I don't have the occasion to use that can of mousse that I bought. I was using it every Wednesday for a special occasion. But life happens, whether you want it to or not. And like I said, that encompasses the good and that encompasses the bad. Leave all things in God's hands. I'll give you another one. I'll give you one that you need to learn. Everyone. From the Bible. Be still and know that I am God. All right? Who of you could add an ounce of whatever by worrying? Don't worry. Trust in God. God your Father. God your parent. He loves you perfectly by his very nature. Put everything in his hands. Your sobriety, your life, your finances, your love, your relationships, your friendships. God mends a broken heart. He's done it for me more than once. If there's something that needs to be repaired in your life, give it to God. Don't forget, he was a carpenter. The word was tecton, basically like a handyman. Handyman know how to fix shit. You know? Good night, everyone. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Ugh. Please like and subscribe. And tune in tomorrow for 102 Days Later, where I'll probably come up with another lame-ass idea. There's like 100 of these quotes. Maybe I'll go through more of them. If you liked it, say, hey, that shit was fucking funny. But until then, as Tiny Tim says, God bless us all. Everyone.